Good morning friends, my name is Nirav Kumar Shah urfe Nirav sir from the Jain classes. On the behalf of the Jain classes, my name is Nirav sir, and today we are discussing about the topic that is called fiber optic cable part 2. In my last video session, we are discussing about the fiber optic cable part 1. And today we are discussing about the fiber optic cable part 2. So today's topic is fiber optic cable part 2. So first thing is that what is numerical aperture? So it is a figure of merit that is used to describe the light gathering or light collecting ability of an optical fiber. So larger the magnitude of numerical aperture, the greater the amount of light accepted by the fiber from the external light source. So numerical aperture Na is equal to sin phi in maximum, where Na, that is numerical aperture Na, is equal to square root of n1 square minus n2 square. Na can be expressed in terms of normalizing refractive index difference of relative refractive index. It is defined as the ratio of refractive index difference between core and cladding to the refractive index of the core. So numerical aperture Na is equal to n1 square root of 2 delta. So this is called the, if your numerical aperture is very high, then the maximum amount of light can pass through it. So in our last session we can discuss that why we are using optical fiber cable over the copper cable, because in this copper cable there are so many differences are there. But in this advantages of optical fiber is that we are using here the light signals, and this light signal transfer from one place to another place. Next is the types of optical fiber. So basically there are mainly two types of optical fiber: glass core with plastic claddings, that is called PCS. So fiber with glass core exhibit low attenuation characteristics. PCS fibers are less affected by radiation and more suitable for military applications. Second is glass core with glass cladding, that is called SCS. So SCS fiber are slightly better than PCS fibers. So SCS fibers are less rugged and they are more susceptible to increase and attenuation in radiation areas. Examples are first SiO2 core, P2O5 SiO2 cladding, P2O5 SiO2 core, SiO2 cladding. So if we consider, these are the types of the optical fiber which are used in fiber optic cable communication. Now there are two modes of fibers are there. One is called single mode fibers and second one is called multi mode fibers. So first one, in the single mode fibers, light can propagate through the fiber in only one mode. In multi-mode, light can propagate through the fiber with large number of modes. So in single mode fibers, the fiber core diameter is very small and the difference between and the refractive indices of the core and cladding is very small. Whereas in the multi-mode, fiber core diameter is large and the difference in refractive indices of the core cladding is also large. So in single mode fiber optic cable, light propagate in a single mode no dispersion occurs. Whereas in the multimode, due to the multimode propagations, material scattering, there is signal deteriorations are there. Fourth one, single mode fiber launching of light in the fiber and coupling process is not easy. Whereas in the multimode fiber, launching of light into the fiber and coupling process are easy. In single mode fiber used in long haul communications, whereas multimode fiber used in LAN. Single mode fiber, the fabrications is difficult, the production cost is high. Whereas in the multimode fiber, the fabrication is easy, the production cost is low. So here we are discussing about the fiber optic communications, and we are supports the Bharatiya Janata Party Gujarat, and we have the support of Chief Minister of Gujarat, that is Bhupendra Bhai Patel. He is the legal owner of the Gujarat government, because in the last few elections which is held in Vadodara or in Gujarat or in India, they are getting the 156 seats out of 182 in Gujarat. So now there is only two parties are available in Gujarat. So if any another parties are going to disturb you, then you can say that here the public, legal public are support Bharatiya Janata Party. And if you have any difficulty, then you can go to your place. That your party is working there, you can go there and make chutiyas where? Here not. So in our own recording, some people are doing illegal things and saying that if we are doing these things, you are not a mayor, we are the Jain and we are the Saz and we are the Baniyas. We have the power and authorities, and I am the Nirav sir on record camera saying that if you have any damn, come here, we can show you on the hand of Bharatiya Janata Party. Because we are doing legal work. And if illegal people are come there between us, then we can show you who I am. And we are who you. We are basically the Bharatiya Janata Party people who are in the power. We have the power of around 4 crore people in Gujarat out of 5 crore. So because of that, we are getting the 156 seats in Gujarat. So if you think that you are disturbing on camera, then you are making fool of the peoples. Next is optical fiber communication systems. So in this optical fiber communication systems, we are considering three signals. Non-electrical signal is converted into signal output. So in this non-electrical signal, first we apply to the electrical signal. Then it will convert into the optical fiber, then right receiver is there and signal output we are getting. So in our first thing, what is going to happen with non-electrical signals? So first transducers are used, then amplifiers are used, then modulators are used, then laser diodes are used. Then this transmitted light is coming from the optical fiber mode. Then this light is going from the receiver. So first is photodetector, second is amplifier, and third one is demolishers. And we are getting the signal output very properly. So here is the how optical fiber communications are work that we can describe here. Next is advantages of optical fiber. So first, as the frequency of light is larger bandwidth is available, more channels becomes available, due to which data transfer speeds are large. Second, as optical fibers are made up of dielectric material, the communication system is not affected by electromagnetic disturbance, specifically during thunderstorms. So there is no cross-talk signals traveling in one cable do not give rise to induced signals in a nearby cable. Quality of communication is better as the transmission losses are low. Fibers are very thin and can accommodate more channels. They occupy smaller space compared to the copper cable for the same number of communication channel. Good electrical isolations between transmitted and receivers. So they are not affected by corrosions. So these are the main advantages of optical fiber over copper cable. Next is step index fiber versus graded index fiber. So in step index fiber, refractive index of the core cladding is uniform, whereas in the graded index fiber, refractive index of the core and cladding is not uniform. In step index fiber, an abrupt change in the refractive index at the core and cladding interface, refractive index profile takes the shape of the steps called step index. Refractive index of the core is maximum at the center and decrease gradually with distance towards the outer edge. Third one, pulse dispersions is more in signals, more step index fiber. Pulse dispersions is reduced by a factor of 200 in comparison to the step indexes. Attenuation is less for single mode step index fiber and more for multi-mode step index fiber. Attenuation is less for graded index fiber. In step index fiber, number of modes of propagation, that is n step, is equal to 4.9 d into na divided by lambda whole square. So number of mode of propagation n graded is equal to 4.9 into d into na divided by lambda whole square divided by 2. So these are the main difference between the step index fiber and graded index fiber. Next is we are considering the applications of the optical fiber. So this is the main important topic that we are discussing all over things, because we are only interested in the applications of these topics, not any another that. But we are discussing the theory part, that you can know the what is the actual background of this system. But we are only deal with the applications. So first, the applications of the optical fiber used in communication system, used in endoscope, which are used to see the internal organs in the human body, used in optical fiber sensors, used in temperature sensors, used in displacement sensors. So with the here I am just completing my videos. So this is the optical fiber cable part 2, and this video is only useful who are with the Gujarat only, not outside Gujarat. So my video is specifically for the Gujarat only, because this type of systems or this type of projects we are working in only in Gujarat, not outside Gujarat are available. So here we are working, that is called startup and innovation policy, which is only available in Gujarat. There is no state, other states are funded or doing this type of things, because they have the separate governments. Here the Bharatiya Janata Party still 27 years is running, and they are using for the benefits of the students. So here this type of projects are supported by the governments and funded by the governments. So there are several agencies which are working only for this kind of projects, that is called startup innovation policies for students. Then finishing schools are there, placement cells are there, then MATLAB is there. Then if you are saying so many projects, around 82 projects or 82 agencies are working in Gujarat for the benefits of the students. So if you like my video, then you can share this video, subscribe the channel Jain Class, and you are watching more for this. Thank you for watching.